Welcome back to News You Can Use. And tonight, I've got my gal pals, the remarkable co-host, the queen of the lymphatic bounce, Your Highness, Miss Hillary Gooden, and the amazing Kathy Sakai Oshiro, all the way from Hawaii. That's right. As we talk about the importance of boosting your immune system. We're going to talk about antioxidants and all kinds of other things that's going to help you, help yourself be the best you that you can be, with more news that you can use about how to use things to help your body help itself. Welcome to the show. Like, share, on a watch party. Run and tell somebody. You got news you can use. Woo woo!
Finally.
Hey. All right. Hey, everybody. We hope y'all doing great.
Man, oh man.
I got to tell you, tenacity. Yeah, tenacity is just amazing. I'm super happy to be here. I'm your host, Lotus Richey, and I am happy to be here with my cohorts. And they're going to introduce themselves and tell you who they are. So, Hill, you want to go first?
All right. Well, I'm Hillary Gooden, your Vibrant Life Coach, lymphology expert, dealing with the lymphatic system. I am empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress, anxiety, and inflammation by activating and maintaining lymphatic system so you can increase energy, clarity of mind, have better health, better sleep, boost your immunity and vitality because I believe absolutely that you got the power to help your body help you live a more vibrant life. Yes, that's who I am. That's what I do. How I serve.
I love it. I love it. All right. Please welcome our phenomenal guest, Miss Kathy Oshiro. Kathy, what you gonna tell the folks about you? Know what you know? They want to know who you are.
Aloha, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us this evening or this afternoon, wherever you're coming in from this morning. But, my name is Kathy Sakai Oshiro. I own my own accounting practice today called Katz Consulting. I do accounting, bookkeeping, tax, and financial consulting services. And I'm so fortunate to actually also be affiliated with a company that has helped me with my health. And that's the reason why I'm on this show today. I have been researching a lot about antioxidants and how it helps us. And that's the reason why I was asked to share today. So thank you so much for giving me this opportunity.
Whoop, whoop. Awesome sauce. So, Kathy, we're going to have some folks get their taxes helped out too. So very quickly, tonight we are talking about the importance of boosting your immune system, because everyone knows, there's always something going on. Either there's a pandemic, there's a new cold, new flu, or something that's coming right near you. And so we want to help give you some tips that will help boost your immune system and help you overcome whatever you're dealing with from the inside out. Because let's face it, a lot of times it's what's on the outside that's affecting you on the inside, whether it's something we're eating, the environment we're in, or even the air that we breathe. So tonight we're going to get right into it. So please come on in, and thank you for hanging around with us. We are happy that you hung around. We had some technical difficulties earlier, but guess what? Tenacity. And I want to say hi to everybody coming in. So please like, share, start a watch party. Like, share, start a watch party. Run and tell somebody. We've got news that you could use. The importance of boosting your immune system. So we're going to get right into it. We're going to put our guest right in the hot seat, but we're not going to put her in the hot seat before we tell you what someone told me to do. So So we're backstage, and someone said, "Oh, you should give Kathy a question that has nothing to do with the show." So we were going over some of the questions. So I said, "Oh, Kathy, this is a question. This is your first question." So I put it up on the screen, and she was like, "What? Like, that's not what we're talking about tonight." Oh my God. So it was really funny. It was a great way for us to laugh, because I think Hillary talks about this all the time. Like, laughter is really good for you on a cellular level. So I had to tell you guys just what happens behind the scenes. Okay, so Hill, you ready to get into it? You want to put her in the hot seat first with our first question?
Yes, yes, yes. So, Kathy, what are antioxidants? We hear this word a lot these days.
Yes, so antioxidants are extremely important. And, antioxidants are molecules that fight free radicals. So we all have free radicals in our body, and antioxidants comes in to help us fight the free radicals. And free radicals are basically compounds that cause harm, if their levels become higher or too high, more than antioxidants in our system. So a lot of free radicals and are linked basically to multiple illnesses such as heart disease, diabetes, cancer, many different things in our system. So, we really want to try and fight that. And the only way is by eating or digesting antioxidants. So basically, our body has our own antioxidant defenses to keep the free radicals in check or keep it at bay. And
Awesome.
however, like antioxidants are also found, in food. So you're going to find it in fruits, in vegetables. You're going to find it in a lot of plant-based whole foods that we eat. Several vitamins, such as vitamin E or vitamin C, are also effective antioxidants, as well as pycnogenol, and a lot of berries like blueberries. So a lot of times people will speak about blueberries or bilberries, and I think that that's an antioxidant that we might be speaking about later on in the show.
That's awesome. So we wanted to share with you a quick video, everybody, about
Yeah.
just what Kathy just shared, because what she shared is 100%. And you probably have things in your house that you
Fruits
can
and
use.
vegetables are rich sources of antioxidants. What they do is they protect against what we call oxidative reactions in the body. So, probably the easiest way to think of it is something like the rusting of iron would be an oxidative reaction where the iron naturally rusts, and if you do something to that iron to protect it from that rusting, then you're not going to, the rusting won't occur. Same types of things happen in the body. So we have oxidative reactions. They ultimately end up in damage to tissue. And that damage to tissue can lead to disease, particularly things like cancer, heart disease. It can help accelerate aging of the brain. So if we can protect those oxidative reactions from occurring, we should be able to keep those tissues healthier for longer periods of time.
Awesome. And a hearty thank you to Dr. Greenwood. Her name is Carol Greenwood. Thank you for allowing us the opportunity to see your video and to also credit you with sharing that information. So, Kathy, you were spot on. Kathy may have to get her degree in, and I don't know what it's going to be, but it might be in something. So thank you, Kathy, for sharing that. Great stuff. Great stuff. All right. So let's move right in. Now, let me ask you this. How many people knew that? How many people knew that oxidative stress can cause you to have problems where your brain is slowing down? How many people knew that oxidative stress and free radicals cause disease? If you knew that, go ahead and put a 3 in the comment below. Put a 3 in the comment below and let us know that you know it, because we know we got some smart people that tune into our show. Okay, so the next question, Kathy, is what are the benefits of antioxidants? What are the benefits of antioxidants?
So the benefit of antioxidants is basically that your body, we can get really sick really fast
Mm-hmm.
if we don't have enough antioxidants in our system. So it really helps to ward off that disease.
Mm-hmm.
It's antioxidants are like an essential survival for all living things,
Mm-hmm.
for everything out there. So your body generates its own antioxidants, and that way it's
Mm-hmm.
able to fight off any type of disease that's coming into us. So
Right.
we may not be eating healthy. If we're not eating healthy, then it breaks down our system. We end
Mm-hmm.
up getting sick. So the benefits of antioxidants is basically fighting off and warding off any illness in our system.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. So I know that a lot of times when we have great antioxidants in our body, it helps us with, like you said, with our skin, and it stops the aging process. And like a lot of people, if you look at them, well, let me just say this. You ever met somebody and they were like 30, but you thought they were 60?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay. So when you saw that, what came to your mind? And Hill, what came to your mind when you saw that? Hill may be
So
frozen. Go ahead.
I think she's frozen. So basically, what came to my mind was they're unhealthy.
Yeah.
They're unhealthy. Something's
Hmm.
lacking in their system. And, I think that that's really important because antioxidants, it helps our insides, of course, but it also helps
Hmm.
our skin as well.
Right.
It does help our skin to make us look younger. It helps us with anti-aging capabilities.
Right.
And depending on what type of antioxidant it is, it's age reversal.
Age reversal. I like that you said age reversal, because some people think that, oh, my skin looks so bad, it's nothing I can do, and then they give up hope and they stop working on their skin. So what would you tell people that's going through that?
I would tell them you probably need to eat a better diet filled
A
with
better,
fruits and
a
vegetables,
better diet.
and you need to probably start taking some supplements that will help you.
Yes, yes. I like that. I like that. So, we know that there are several antioxidants that can help us, change that in our lives. And so when we get a quick minute, I'm going to share 5 healthy foods that are high in antioxidants. So with that being said, Hill, are you still frozen or are you good to go? I think I hear her.
I think so.
Me, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay. So
I'm
so
moving. Can you?
yeah, yeah. So Hill, in your opinion, what are the benefits of antioxidants as you know it?
Well, just like Kathy was saying, they're there to help fight for you. To help ward off things that ought not to be in the body. So you need antioxidants because those free radicals. When you think of something radical, just like we had back on January the 6th, you have something radical taking place. It can get out of hand really fast. So they really
That's
nip
true.
things
Yes.
throughout the body. And so having those antioxidants there to be like security, like to fight for you, you need that. That's your immune system. It's there for you when it identifies those free radicals running throughout your body. Intruders, I like to call it. They're there to find them and then make sure that they're taken care of so that they don't harm you. So pretty much it's the same thing. That and I know that bouncing on the mini trampoline helps helps your body as far as your antioxidants are concerned, and helps your blood cells to fight for you. Along with eating right, drinking, having some proper supplements that can help you. you need to do what you can do to help your body help you, because this thing's built in to help fight for you at a cellular level.
Mhm.
Well,
I
now,
hope you heard
Hillary
that.
just jumped. We heard it all. Hillary just jumped. Hillary just jumped in, and sometimes that was awesome. Sometimes people wonder, do they have things in their own cupboard that they can use? So I want to say, of course, we know that we have these intruders in our body, but even when we have the intruders, 9 times out of 10, we have something in our own cupboards that we can use. And sometimes it's things that we never knew were good for us. So, Kathy, I want to ask you, tell us one thing you have in your cupboard that's good for you. And I'll share one with you guys. Blueberries. I have frozen blueberries in my cupboard, and they're great as a great source of antioxidants. What do you have, Kathy?
I have blueberries as well, but I also have cranberries.
Yes, I love cranberries.
Blueberries and cranberries,
All
as
right.
well as walnuts. Walnuts is really good for you as well. I also have a garden, so I'm actually growing kale, and so kale is also really good for you as an antioxidant.
Amen.
Green
That's
leafy
true.
vegetables, as well as a ton of lettuce is what I'm growing. A lot of lettuce.
Okay, so I'll be over there next week, with my bag to make sure I get
I
all the
know,
kale
right?
that you will give me.
Another thing I'm growing is tomatoes. So
Oh,
tomatoes
awesome.
is a really
Very
good
good.
carotenoid, and
Mhm,
it's really really good with as an antioxidant as well.
mhm. That's awesome. Hill, what do you have?
Uh
I
oh.
got spinach and I love spinach. I also have as far as in the cupboard, some turmeric, and that's really good. But you know what else I have that's excellent? Is blackstrap molasses. It's like wonder food, full of so many minerals, body, and help to boost your potassium and your calcium like that. So yeah, that's my secret sauce.
Uh oh, Lotus, you're muted.
We gave blueberries, we gave walnuts, we gave turmeric. Kathy, tell us a couple more that you said.
I think I said cranberries,
Yes.
tomatoes. Tomatoes, you can have like sun-dried tomatoes in your cupboard. You get a fresh tomatoes. All of that is really good for you.
Yeah, I love the sun-dried tomatoes. They're so good for your body. So I'm putting some of this stuff on the screen because you can write this stuff down. And I double dare you to go in your cupboard and find one of these items. If you find one of these items, let us know that you have this in your cupboard. And I have the blackstrap molasses too. I think Hillary and I was actually talking about blackstrap molasses the other day because blackstrap molasses has a myriad of benefits. And those of you that are going gray and you want your gray to turn black, drink some blackstrap molasses tea 2 to 3 times a day, and you will see a huge difference. Also, if you have iron problems or things like that, um, blood issues, it's great for your blood. I personally know a friend who was going to have to get blood transfusions, and my nephew recommended the blackstrap molasses to me, and I shared it with her. And we were at work one night. We got online and we looked up the benefits, and she ordered some, and I ordered some, and she got her mom on it, and she got on it, and it worked wonders. So go ahead, if you can, go ahead and write this down. And we're going to share a quick short video with you of some other things that a dietitian, Joe Leach, is going to share with us about some other things that you probably have right in your cabinet. So let's check this out and see what Joe Leach is talking about here. Let's go right to it.
Number 1, dark chocolate. Let's start with a good one, shall we? Now, dark chocolate has more cocoa than regular chocolate, but also more minerals and more antioxidants. Based on the FLAP analysis, which is how we measure antioxidant content of food, dark chocolate has even more antioxidants than blueberries and raspberries in the same serving size. Additionally, the antioxidants in cocoa and dark chocolate have been linked to impressive health benefits such as less inflammation and reduced risk factors for heart disease. For example, a review of 10 studies looked at the link between cocoa intake and blood pressure in both healthy people and those with high blood pressure. Consuming cocoa-rich products like dark chocolate reduced systolic blood pressure, the upper value, by an average of 4.5 millimeters of mercury, and diastolic blood pressure, which is the bottom value, by an average of 2.5 millimeters of mercury, or 2.5 points. Now, before you get carried away, go for dark chocolate with 85% cocoa or more. A lot of varieties are only 70% cocoa, and they're kind of not really dark chocolate. And I think products are able to call themselves dark chocolate if they only have 55% cocoa, which is not a dark chocolate. The fact of
the matter is that you need to know your real dark chocolates. Don't just jump in and say, oh, I'm being healthy because I'm eating this type of chocolate. So really do your homework if you really want to make sure you're healthy. So another thing that we wanted to share, I think you talked about this, Kathy, as far as nuts. I'm not sure if you, I think you share walnuts, but also pecans. Pecans are huge in antioxidants.
Pecans are a good source of healthy fats and minerals, plus they contain a high amount of antioxidant. Based on the FRAP analysis, they contain 10 millimoles of antioxidants per 100 grams, which is really high. Now, for this reason, they can help raise antioxidant levels in the blood and fight oxidative damage. In one study, people who consumed pecans experienced 26 to 34% fall in oxidized blood LDL levels within 2 to 8 hours. Now, high levels of oxidized LDL cholesterol in the blood is a risk factor for heart disease.
So I want to stop there, and I want to actually back him up. I want to back him up because he said that basically it lowered their LDL with a quickness. So if you're having problems with your LDL, here you are. If you have some pecans, you can grab them. Now, in some places, pecans are pricey, but the fact of the matter is you pay now or you pay later, but it can help decrease your LDL. Okay, so that's good. And pecans are absorbable and contribute to postprandial antioxidant defense. So after you've eaten it, after you've consumed it, it's in your body, it's still working for you,
right,
to defend your body. And I thought that was pretty interesting. So we're going to share a couple more facts of some foods that also you probably have these in your cabinet. So Kathy and Hillary's having a little bit of a computer issue. But let me ask you this, Kathy, how often do you eat pecans?
I actually really love pecans. I don't necessarily eat it weekly, but I do probably eat it monthly because I love to buy the berry mixes. And I've actually started making my own berry mixes with pecan, almonds, walnuts, blueberries, cranberries, all mixed together. I have some macadamia nuts that I put in there as well. So I think that that's kind of some of the things that I've done for myself.
Right.
So I don't eat it all the time, but I love pecans. So
that's awesome. And I love them too.
With pecans is you can take the pecan and you can put a dark chocolate piece on top of it and melt it.
Yes.
And then it's a dessert that's all filled with antioxidants.
Yes. And I love pecans on just about everything. I eat them in my salad. I'll eat them in a sandwich. It just doesn't matter. And so we have to tell you the good, and we have to tell you things to also be cautious of, because eating a lot of them, you have to be careful because they are high in cholesterol. So you want to eat them in moderation, but they're good for you. And we talked earlier about the blueberries. So let's see what Joe's got to say about the blueberries. Here goes.
Berries. So this is, of course, the most widely known source of antioxidants. Several studies even suggest that blueberries contain the highest amount of antioxidants among all commonly consumed fruits and vegetables. In addition, research from test tube and animal studies has shown that antioxidant in blueberries may delay the decline in brain function that tends to happen with age.
So if you're ready to stop the brain fog and the brain decline, who knows? You may want to go out and get more blueberries in your diet. What about you? Do you like blueberries? And how do you eat your blueberries, Kathy?
I love blueberries. So I eat it plain. I just pop it in my mouth straight from the refrigerator, rinse it off and eat it. I put it in oatmeal as well. Sometimes we freeze it. My daughter and I will freeze it and we'll put it over our ice cream. And sometimes we'll eat it just as a frozen fruit. So we mix it with strawberries. We put it in smoothies. We do all kinds of ways. We absolutely love blueberries.
That's awesome. I love them too. I eat them any way I can get them. We actually make a blueberry syrup, if you will, here at home. And we put it on homemade pancakes. We put it on whatever we want to eat here. And it is just fantastic. So as we're talking about 5 foods that are high in antioxidants, we're going to go ahead and play some more of this.
Researchers have suggested that the antioxidants in blueberries may be responsible for this effect. They're thought to do this by neutralizing harmful free radicals, reducing inflammation, and changing the expression of certain genes. Number 4, artichokes. Artichokes are a delicious and nutritious vegetable that are not very common in the Western diet, but they have a long history. People in ancient times used their leaves as a remedy to treat liver conditions like jaundice. Artichokes are...
Wow, I did not know that until I saw this.
That's amazing. I had no idea.
Yeah, and I love artichokes. I love artichoke soups. I love artichokes in my salad. How about you?
I love artichokes. I like to just steam it and then just peel it and put it in mayonnaise mixed with shoyu, or what you call soy sauce. Yes. And I just eat it like that.
Wow.
Like a snack. Wow. And then of course then you get to the heart and then dig in.
Right. So we want to know how many of you like artichokes. Do you like artichokes? Do you like artichokes? And so what we're going to do, we're going to let Joe finish, and then we're going to go to a quick break, and hopefully our co-host Hillary will pop back in.
Minerals and antioxidants. Based on the FRAP analysis, artichokes contain about a third of the antioxidants of dark chocolate and half that of pecans. They're especially rich in the antioxidant known as chlorogenic acid. Studies suggest that the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory benefits of this acid may reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes.
Wow, I did not know that. It can prevent or reduce the risk of type 2 diabetes. Artichokes, great food to have in your arsenal. Wow.
I had no idea.
me neither. I had no idea. Caught me by surprise. And I would imagine that it's caught some other people by surprise. And if some of these things that we're sharing, these 5 foods that are rich in antioxidants, go ahead and put a number 4 in the chat. Put a number 4 in the chat and let us know that, wow, you're just finding this out too. Because it's something that a lot of people don't know. We have foods right in our home that can help us help ourselves do what we need to do and stay healthy. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back in 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Be right back. If you're an entrepreneur and you are ready to live the dream in 2021, well, come on and get on board with the visibility strategist herself, the CEO of Unity in Service, where people need people Rogers as she presents Entrepreneurs Living the Dream 2021. It's an online event that you don't want to miss. There will be several opportunities for public speakers, public TEDx speakers. You heard it right, public TEDx speakers. Starting on February 25th, 2021, June 24th, 2021, October 21st, 2021, April 22nd, 2021, and August 26th, 2021. You don't want to miss this. Get at her at info@patriciarogers.com, info@patriciarogers.com, where unity and service, where people need people. Awesome. And we are back. Our co-host is back. I see her. Looks like she was on the screen, but we don't see her on the screen, but she's trickling in. So, a lot of times, Kathy, hey, Hill, if you could hear us or see us, we're here face, but we don't see you on the screen. But it's okay because we know you're with us in spirit. So very quickly, Kathy, a lot of times when you cook food, they say that you cook all the nutrients out of them, but that's just not true with artichokes. Artichokes is a different baby. In fact, when you cook artichokes, it says the antioxidant capacity of the cooked artichokes measured by 3 different assays enormously increased after cooking them, particularly after steaming up to about 15-fold and boiling up to 8-fold of them. So you can cook these babies, you can steam them, and you're going to get greater antioxidant capacity. That's huge. That's really huge. Wow.
That's huge.
What do you think about that?
I think it's amazing because it's true. A lot of times they say that, we lose the nutrients once we cook it and we should eat raw vegetables. But I believe that, each type of vegetable or each type of fruit, they have its own purpose. And if you understand the purpose of it and how you're supposed to eat it and eat it correctly, then it's going to give you the maximum nutrition that your body needs. And so I think that that's pretty neat that artichokes are even better cooked, because I can't imagine not eating it cooked.
Exactly.
It would be really weird.
It would be weird. And so let's talk about something that is a fruit, but the seeds are on the outside. The seeds are on the outside. So Hill, if you can hear us, can you name one fruit that you know of with the seeds on the outside instead of the inside? Okay. I think she's still frozen.
I think so. She's having some serious technical difficulties today.
Yeah. I think I can hear her talking a little bit. I might have to call her because we need her input. Gosh. So if you all know one fruit with the seeds on the outside, put the comment on the inside, and we're going to put Kathy back in the hot seat and see if she knows one fruit that has the seeds on the outside rather than the inside, which is high in antioxidants. Kathy?
I'm thinking strawberries.
And ding, 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 ding. I think that you think correctly. So let's give it up. Give it up for Kathy. Put a number 5 in the chat for Kathy on the strawberries. So let's look at strawberries.
An antioxidant called anthocyanins, which give them their red color. Strawberries that have a higher anthocyanin content tend to be brighter red. So research has shown that anthocyanins by reducing levels of bad, raising so-called good HDL cholesterol.
Yes,
that's 10 studies found that taking an anthocyanin supplement LDL cholesterol among people who had either heart disease or high LDL cholesterol. So it looks promising for strawberries. So you
Awesome.
have it to maximize your antioxidant intake from whole foods. You want to make sure that you include those foods I've just mentioned in your diet regularly.
So I want to thank Mr. Joe. He's a dietitian, and I'm just happy. You know, we don't own the rights to the videos, but I'm super happy that we're able to show this and share this with you. And to Joe Leach, the dietitian that was talking, he shared a lot of interesting information. And I think I hear Hillary saying strawberries. 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 So we liked that we were able to share those those 5 foods high in antioxidants. And we're going to get right back to it, but we're going to take a quick break. And we're going to come back after the break, and we're going to go and look and get some comments from those of you that are in our viewership. We'll be right back.
Hi, busy women leaders. I'm talking to you. Are you juggling your family, your business, your career, and your health? Afraid that if just one ball drops to the ground, everything could fall apart because everybody's looking at you. You're stressed and overwhelmed. You're looking for answers, for help that's real help, for solutions. I have Vibrant Life Solutions that can help you. I am Hillary Gooden, the Vibrant Life Coach, author, speaker, lymphologist, and pastor. I empower busy women leaders with strategies to reduce stress and anxiety while increasing energy, clarity of mind, better sleep, better health, and vitality. Oh yeah, and boost your immunity. If you're ready for that, you say, you know, I need that in my life right now. Let's connect. You can reach me at www.hillarygooden.com. You can direct message me on Facebook or LinkedIn at Hillary Gooden. Or else if you would like to get on a free 20-minute strategy call, a clarity call, go to bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. That's bit.ly/Hillary Gooden. I absolutely believe you got the power to help your body, help you live a more vibrant life.
All right, fantastic. So you got your water, huh? So do I. So earlier we heard from one Dr. Carol, and she talked about the rusting in our bodies. And oftentimes we talk about Izumia water, and we talk about the fact that it is hydrogen in it. It's hydrogenized water. So we're going to take a sip. And it really helps with our bodies, with our cells, and it helps to change us on a cellular level. And so we'll talk about that in a little bit, but let's go right to what we got here. So those of you that's just joining us tonight, we're talking about the importance of boosting your immune system. And some of the foods that we've shown, they help to boost the immune system. Okay. And so if you're looking to boost your immune system, now is the time to help you help yourself, because when you have free radicals in your body, they are directly linked to disease. So you want to do things that are going to help you. And tonight here on our show, of course, we've got our phenomenal co-host, Miss Hillary Gooden, the queen of the lymphatic bounce. And of course, we have the CEO or owner of CATS. If you need your taxes done, you need to go to CATS and get them done with a quickness. She is here, Miss Kathy O'Shea, all the way from Hawaii, and she's here. She's also a consultant of Naturally Plus. She's an affiliate of Naturally Plus. And tonight we are talking with all of you about the importance of boosting your immune system. So we want to check in with you and see where you're coming in from and see what comments you had to share. So I'll jump right on in. Hi there, Angie. Thank you for visiting us from Washington, D.C. Kathy and Hill. Who do we have?
Harris Tay, good morning from the Philippines. Hi, Harris. Uh-oh.
We can hear you, Hill.
Yeah. We got Mary Higa, like, share, party.
All right. Fantastic. Fantastic. And of course, who else do we have?
Gigi Gabriel from Hilo, Hawaii. She put a number 3 for, I can't remember what that was for now.
All right. Probably the 5 foods. 5 foods. And number 3 from J. Marie. We have vitamin C and E here. I drink green tea and love berries. That's awesome. And Dr. Margaret Andrews Fournier, she's here with us. She says hello. She's the Colonel from South Antonio, Texas. How about that? Okay. And Angela, what did Angela say, Kathy and Hill?
Angela said, "What are carotenoids?" So I'll take that question.
Mhm.
So carotenoids is the skin of the fruits and vegetables that actually gives you the nutrients. Your body is unable to produce carotenoids on its own, and therefore you have to ingest it. You have to eat it. You have to take supplements, all that kind of stuff. And I supplement myself with these products here. I don't know if you can see it. Yep, maybe a little bit. Yep. So I take this here, and this actually helps to give me 6 different carotenoids, and they go to different parts. Carotenoids goes to different parts of your body, and your body is an extremely smart engine. So your body knows exactly where it needs to go. If you have something wrong with a major organ, all of these nutrients, these carotenoids, these phytochemicals, phytonutrients are going to go to that one spot. But let's say you're healthy, you're fine, then the luteins, the zeaxanthin, those things will end up giving you better vision, better skin, better hair, better nails. All of these things will be you'll see a bigger difference much faster when you start to take different types of supplements for your system.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we hope that we answered your question as far as the carotenoids, what they are. And we're going to move right along. Dr. Margaret Fournier says, I have tomatoes and turmeric tea. That's awesome. And Hill, what's Gigi saying? What's Gigi saying?
Gigi said frozen blueberry, tomatoes, cranberry juice, kale, lemon, string beans, mint, and so much more. I
All
don't know if
right.
that means that's what she has in her refrigerator.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So we know, and go ahead and grab your pen and your pad because I'm going to give you a quick rundown of 12 carotenoids. That was an excellent question that was sent in by Angela, and we want to let you know what that is. And Renee Bryant, hey Renee, good to see you all the way from Philadelphia, I think. Thank you for coming in. That's my cousin. She said blackberries. That's awesome. And Amy Ching is here. What is she saying, Kathy?
Amy is saying that her husband Malcolm's triglycerides were high in the 3,000s for over 30 years.
Wow.
For over 30 years, yes. And he watches his diet too. I mean, I've seen him eat very healthy, exercise, all those things, but he just has a familial issue with his triglycerides and his cholesterol being extremely high.
Wow. Okay, so let's thank you, Amy. I appreciate you saying that. And Karen Shimazu is here. She said, make pecan tarts. Yes, I even thought about making pecan pie. Okay, so Hill, what else is Amy saying? She may need a lifeline, Kathy.
All right. So Amy Ching is saying that Malcolm's doctor recently told him to eat 1 Brazil nut a week. Now his
doctor
cholesterol is
talking
perfect.
about
No other
Malcolm. His
doctor could
doctor
figure it out.
recently.
She got it.
Totally delayed.
Yes, it's a little bit delayed. But we heard you. Hill. Keep going. Keep going, Hill. All right. So who else do we have? Hill, can you pick that one up? You know she's from Chi-Town. It's okay. We got you. That is Tracy R. There we go. Who else do we have next? Who else is with us, Kathy?
Dorothy M. Ross. Love blueberries, strawberries, and sliced red apples and almonds to go in her salad.
That's awesome. And Amy loves blueberries and she loves artichokes. And Tracy said, wow, love them. And Hillary, what did Renee say?
Uh-oh.
Oh, all right. She'll be back on. And Renee said that she never had it. So we challenge you, Renee, go out and try it if you can. And let us know what it tastes like to you. And Jay Marie says, yes, I love artichokes as toppings on my veggie pizza. Wow, I've never had artichokes on my pizza, but I can only imagine that it tastes good. And Karen said what?
Number 4, learning something new. She liked the five different items to eat.
All right. And Dr. Selena Pinashimo is here tonight, and she put a 5 in there. So she's liking the 5 foods that we share. We have Shirley Murphy, who just launched her new television show and magazine all the way from Nigeria, Africa. Woo-hoo! Good to see you. Happy to have you here. Angie Lapa Bugadin. Did I say that right? Aloha. Good to see you.
Hi, Angie.
Thank you so much for being here. So let us know, what antioxidant food do you have in your house? If you got an antioxidant food in your house that you're eating every other day, a couple of times a week, put it in the comment. We want to know. Charlene Sparks, what does Charlene Sparks have to say?
Charlene says, yes, boosting our immune system is most important. Immunity tea is so good. Great session. Thank you, Charlene.
Awesome. And hey, we've got a question to you from Mary.
Mary says, aloha from Hawaii. Kathy, is there a machine that could measure our carotenoids to see how healthy we are? There's actually multiple machines out there. Naturally Plus, the company that I'm personally affiliated with, does have something called the Kachik checker. And it measures how much lutein you have in your system. But there's many other machines out there that can measure how much you have in your system as well. And they measure your carotenoid level, and they can tell you whether or not you're in good standing, or possibly you need to start drinking more supplements that have carotenoids in them, or eating more fruits and vegetables. So yes, there are machines out there.
Awesome. So I double dog dare you, anyone that has a Kachik checker or any of those machines where we can check it, I double dog dare you to come on the show. We'll create a special show just for that. And we will talk about carotenoids and actually measure someone's carotenoids right on the show. And so Karen Shimatsu said, aloha from Hawaii. She said, Azumio is my favorite antioxidant. Most powerful, reverse aging, fantastic for your skin, burns, cuts, and everything. And she said that right. What else is Gigi saying?
Gigi says the kale, lemons, etc. are all in the garden, my outside refrigerator. I also supplement with Myrtle Plus to keep the gout away.
Gout, wow. So if you have gout, Myrtle Plus will help that. And now, we're not saying in any shape, form, or fashion that anything that we're sharing with you is going to help heal or cure or anything, but we're sharing the facts of what we know. And we just want to share this with you. We are not medical doctors, so please consult with your physician prior to taking any supplements or doing any exercise. What else should they do in addition to that? What else we want to tell them, Kathy?
You really want to do everything in moderation. And you really want to also take supplements, because supplements really do help. Where you're not eating enough fruits and vegetables, at least you can supplement your diet with something to help you boost it and help to give you more antioxidants into your system. Help you fight off any disease.
Exactly. And we've got a fun fact. We're going to share before we share the 12 items with you. So look, we're going to take this fun fact. We're going to take a quick break. We're going to come back and share these 12 items with you before we head out for the evening. So really great fun fact about Brazil nuts. They have the highest content of magnesium than any other nut, and are the best food source of selenium. And selenium is one thing that you must have in your diet. Okay. Brazil nuts have been shown to fight inflammation, combat cancer, positively affect your mood, improve your heart health, and control thyroid health. Thyroid health, really important. And someone else said, Angie said,
Izumio is awesome.
That's right. And so guess what? Although we've been having some technical problems tonight, Hillary is doing homework. She said sweet potatoes, cucumbers, red onions, green onions, romaine lettuce, tomatoes, turmeric, blackstrap molasses, lemons, Izumio, and super lutein. Thank you, Hillary. And you guys can see her on the screen, and unfortunately she's frozen, but guess what? Her brain's not frozen. She's hard at work sharing this information with you. Okay, so thank you, Hillary. We so appreciate you. So let's go ahead and share the 12. Go ahead, grab your pen, get ready to write this down. Well, we got one more comment. Kathy, you want to take that one?
Sure. Angela Elting says, the Myrtle Plus and Izumio water helped get rid of my rash that I had for 4 years. Nothing helped except taking these supplements after 2 months. I realized how important antioxidants are. Yes, I agree.
That's awesome. That's awesome. So great stuff. Angie. Yeah, thanks for sharing, everybody. Thank you so much for sharing, because we are learning a lot here, and this is how we help to protect our health, by learning from one another and sharing this information, because knowledge isn't power if you don't put it into action and if you don't share it. So thank you so much for sharing this knowledge with us. So we're going to go straight to this, and we're going to share 12 foods that are rich in carotenoids. Okay, let's go right to the 12th one. Let me bring it right up on the screen. Okay, the 12th one is apricots. Some people call it apricots, some people call it apricots, but it is apricots. Did you know that, Kathy?
I did not. I call it apricots.
And I'm going to make it big on the screen. So apricots. So please make sure you follow through with that. Know that this is apricots or apricots. And, we don't own the rights to the video or anything, but we want to give credit where credit is due. You can go right to YouTube and check this out. Okay. So the next thing is, and I'll see if I can play this for you. The next one is melons. Melons is number 11. So please, melons, check that out. The next one, number 10 is coming up. Number 10 is grapefruits. So go ahead and take a moment, write that down, grapefruits. Broccoli. So those of you that love broccoli, put in number 6 in the chat. Put in number 6. Number 6. The next one is, all right, carrots. So those of you that like carrots, there you go. Another food that's high in carotenoids. Peas. Winter squash. Winter squash. Winter squash. All right. Kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit. Kiwi fruit. All right. Corn. And sweet potatoes. Spinach. Spinach. All right. All right. There we go. So we thank all of you for letting us share this information with you, because we want to help spread the word and bring inspiration to every nation about things that will help you be healthy. And Hillary, what do you think about those 12 foods we just shared?
Well, I heard corn and I heard apricots, and that was all I heard. But those two, you know what? I love corn, but I've never eaten an apricot before. So that's something I have to try this year.
Yeah, well, you know, apricot seeds are high, I want to say, in B17, which is a vitamin that helps to kill off cancer cells. Now, some people say, well, it's toxic. Well, you're not going to eat 50 million of the seeds. And so the next time we do the show, I do actually have apricot seeds, and I haven't eaten any of them yet. So I need to maybe show you guys what the apricot seeds look like, and maybe you may want to get some too. So Hillary, let me tell you some of the things that we found out from the 12 foods. We found out that peas are rich in carotenoids, and corn, tomatoes, and many of you talked about it. And melons. Do you eat melons and grapefruit, Hillary?
I like pink grapefruit.
Me too, pink grapefruit.
Cantaloupe and watermelon. I'm not a fan of honeydew melons, though.
Me either. All right, fantastic. And broccoli is one of them. Again, carrots, peas, winter squash, peppers. Peppers. Do you eat a lot of peppers? All right, fantastic. And kiwi fruit.
That's an interesting fuzzy fruit, isn't it?
Yes, it is. You know, it's so nice. It's like rubbing a baby's face when they're first born, how they had a little hair follicles on their face. And Hillary, you said earlier sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I had baked sweet potatoes yesterday.
Awesome.
Love sweet potatoes. I like them roasted. You know, when I roast my other vegetables, those are I love sweet potatoes. They're good for iron as well.
That's awesome. And also, Hillary, we found out that spinach was another one that is really great in carotenoids. Do you like spinach?
I love spinach, whether it's raw or cooked, sauteed, put it over my grits, in my eggs. I love spinach.
Awesome. Awesome. So we hope all of you got some value out of us sharing those 12 things. And let me see. Okinawa potatoes are good. Fantastic. Miss Charlene Sparks says she loves artichokes. All right. And let's go and see. 12 apricots. Hey, Pat Anthony. Hi, Pat Anthony. Thank you for watching.
That's my friend in Chicago.
All right. From Chi-Town. Thank you for watching. And for those of you that I may not have seen, I want to thank you for being on the show tonight and being here with us. And Jade Marie said moringa and goji berries.
I love goji berries.
Yes, moringa and goji berries. So I really want to thank you, Kathy, for being here. Thank you, Hill.
Thank
You
you.
are amazing, ladies.
Yes,
So,
hell.
yes, you are somebody to know, Dr. Money That Folds.
Yeah.
So, we
Love you,
hope
Kathy.
that you have had a great time. So, Kathy, Hill was saying something to you.
Hey, Kathy, I love you. Glad you were on tonight. Did a great job.
I love you too. Thank you. It's always my pleasure.
All right. She said, thank you. She loves you too. And it's always her pleasure. I hope you were able to hear that. Okay. So with that being said, we're going to do what we do. We're going to take a quick 1-2, come back, and we're going to have our final words of wisdom for this evening. So hang out and we'll be right back. Thank you, everyone, for joining the show tonight. Special thanks to our co-host, the queen of the lymphatic bounce herself, Hillary Gooden, and our super duper guest, the wonderful Kathy Sakai Oshiro, all the way from Hawaii. We're super happy to have you here on News You Can Use, and we hope our topic tonight on making sure you maintain your immune system, the importance of your immune system, as we tackle the topic of antioxidants and carotenoids. We'll be back with final words of wisdom. All right, fantastic. So, Hill, it's been a great show. I so appreciate you. So, let's go ahead and get some final words of wisdom from our guest, and then we'll go right to the remarkable Hillary Gooden. Miss Kathy?
All right. Thank you so much again for having me. You know, the bottom line is having adequate antioxidant intake is essential to your healthy diet, you know, to having a healthy lifestyle, you know. And so I think that the best strategy for everyone out there is eat your fruits and vegetables. You know, the doctor is right. And take supplements. Take supplements to supplement your diet, because that's the way that you can actually get this into your system, the best way that your body can actually absorb it and use it wherever it belongs. So, you know, I encourage everybody to, especially in this time, you know, where we're still in the pandemic and we have another string going around. You know, we really want to boost our immune system. And the best way to do that is by making sure that you have a lot of antioxidants in your system, and eating right, and doing what you need to do by walking or exercising and things like that. So thank you so much for having me on the show today.
Well, we love having you here, that's for sure. So, Hill, the floor is yours.
Okay, well, you know what, folks, the word of wisdom tonight really revolves around what's in your house, what's in your cabinets, what's in your refrigerator that you already have, that not only is it something you have because it tastes good or because you're just used to eating it, but when you think about the health benefits, you'd be surprised what you already have that can help your body to be more healthy, to help you to have better sleep, to have better health, to be able to deal with brain fog and all of those different things that your body may be going through, that's right there already in your house. So just like Dr. Lotus and mentioned so many things and even played a couple of videos tonight to just give you an idea, just an idea of things you already have that can help you to turn your health around, as well as enjoy the foods that you already enjoy. So just think about, you know, take a different perspective on those things that you already have at home and in your cabinets, and think of it in terms of, you know what, I'm going to eat this because it's going to help my health. It's going to help me to be healthier and live a healthier life.
Wow, that's awesome. Those are some powerful words of wisdom. And so my final words of wisdom are these. Always stay focused on the focus, no matter how bad you feel. Even if you don't like how your body looks, if you know that you are working on yourself, just keep working on yourself. Rome was not built overnight. And the weight that you may have put on, especially in the past year, with so many of us having a sedentary life, it's not going to go away overnight, but it can go away with right exercise and the right food that's going to help your body, help your body, help your body. So, with that being said, I want to thank you for joining our show tonight, and thank you for both my lovely our lovely guests all the way from Hawaii, Kathy Sakai Oshiro, for being here, and of course my awesome co-host Miss Hillary Gooden. Let's give him a shout. Let's give him some energy, ladies. Woo, woo! All right. So until we meet again, we'll see you on Friday with more news that you can use with myself, Miss Hillary Gooden, and our super duper guest that's coming up Friday. You don't want to miss that. And be sure to join me tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. on the Lotus Richey Ignite Show, and join me again at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the Lotus Richey Ignite Show. And don't forget, Hillary, where can they see you, and what special offer are you giving?
Well, this week I have the 20-minute free clarity call for anyone that wants to contact me to find out what can I do to help you to have different strategies, tools, and techniques that'll help you to be able to turn your health around, to get your life back from any stress, anxiety, and inflammation issues. You can go to bit.ly/S PEAKWITH HILLARY. That's Speak with Hillary. bit.ly/Speak with Hillary. And you can find me tomorrow night on Tuesday, every Tuesday at 7 p.m. I have my Vibrant Good Health show. So you can always find me there, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. And this month, this coming Thursday is I'm celebrating Women's History Month, and I will have 2 special guests on Thursday night on my Let's Get Acquainted show, which is at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. Awesome. Look forward to seeing you guys again.
Awesome. And don't forget, next Monday, make sure you bounce with us. Go ahead, look down below, grab your link to get your trampoline. That's one of the trampolines that we have tested, and we know that it's a good trampoline and it will support your weight. But make sure you do your homework as well. So get Hillary's suggestion trampoline. You've got the bit.ly right there, bit.ly bounce for health. Make sure you grab that because it's going to help you help yourself. And so, do you have any specials going on, Kathy? I know this is a high time for taxes, and last time you came on the Lotus Richey Ignite show, you rocked the mic. You gave us some great tips how to save money, how to keep us out of trouble with the tax folks. So do you have any specials going on yourself?
I don't actually at this time. I am swamped doing taxes and bookkeeping and all that kind of stuff. So I don't really have anything going on at this time except work.
All right. So thank you to all of our viewers. We appreciate you. So make sure you join us on the other shows. We are so happy to have you on board. And even for some of you that's coming in, scrolling in now, go ahead and hit that replay. Make sure you like, share, start a watch party, and run and tell somebody about news you can use. Until we meet again, be blessed. I'm going to leave you with this wonderful song from my friend, Mr. Sam Abube. Have a good night, and remember to ignite and take flight in every area of your life. See you next time. Thank Thank you for joining News You Can Use. We've had a fantastic time with our guest, Kathy Scenario.
If no be Jehovah Rapha, Alpha and Omega, Ligena, Ọlọ́run tó ga, tó big, tó fẹ́ olùgbéga, ló gbé mi ga, jọ ayé lọ. Ọba ọlọ́lá ti dá mi lọ.